What's up, everybody? Nick here on the Griddle Food Network, where we take backyard barbecuing to the next level. If this is your first time here, thanks for checking out the channel. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you get all the notifications of all the great cooks we do on the network. Now, on today's episode, we are not going to be doing a cook. I'm going to be going over different accessories I use that help me when I'm on the griddle, whether it's cooking, whether it's cleanup, whether it's preserving my griddle top. I'll share with you the accessories, where I get them, and some bargain finds. So let's just dive right into it. Griddle up. So we're going to get right into it with our Blackstone accessories. A lot of these items you can find at Walmart. I'll have a description in the link below so you guys can check that out. So let's just get started. First thing is stainless steel, the Blackstone taco rack. This is great. One of the early episodes I did with the mahi mahi tacos, used this. It worked out great. I used corn tortillas, put a little non-stick on here, but it is stainless, so didn't really need to. It's just an extra, but warmed them up, and actually they hardened right into a taco shell because I used the soft corn tortillas with the heat, hardened right up, so I had nice crunchy tacos. That worked out great for the mahi mahi tacos, but then again, you can use this for whatever type of tacos you want. Easy to clean, stainless steel, dishwasher safe. So this taco, the Blackstone taco rack, I probably will get another one. Right now I'm just rolling with one. Next is the Blackstone press. Now this press, cast iron, one thing I noticed in the cleaning of this, I put it in the dishwasher. I do not have a water softener. I probably should here in Florida with the hard water we have, but I didn't, and I noticed it started to rust a little bit. So now I just hand wash this with soap and then dry it. But if you leave it out, you will notice it will start to orange up, a little bit of rust. So watch this, keep it clean, obviously before each use since you're using food. But they make one that's twice the size of this. They're extra large press. That is at Walmart too. They also are offering this size press you can get with more of a square handle. That you can find at Lowe's. I've been noticing more newer Blackstone product accessories you can start to find now at Lowe's. So but nice press here. I use this a lot, whether I use this for making smash burgers, bacon, putting it on top of different meats that I'm cooking up, but always good to have. It is nice and heavy. Spatulas. Everyone needs spatulas. Blackstone puts out really good spatulas. They are very good quality. So we've got the hamburger spatula. Nice. All of them have church keys on the back side. Church key, bottle opener. For some of you that didn't know that, but yeah. So we've got the hamburger spatula. Obviously, when you're doing smash burgers, nice and wide, big flat burgers. Good sturdy spatula. All the spatulas, stainless steel, dishwasher safe. Handle great in the dishwasher. Come out and ready to go for your next use. So we've got that. Then I got a thin one, a nice thin one. Normally when I'm cooking and I'm stirring it up, like when I was doing the Philly cheesesteak episode and I'm sitting there doing the veggies and get them going, or when I was same thing when cooking up the fart pockets, the guts of the fart pockets in that episode, I would always have one wide and one thin. Really great spatulas to have. One good thing about Walmart is these two, they're the same size. They're a 2-pack. Comes like this, 2-pack. Again, church keys on the back that you can get at Walmart. That's great that you can have two spatulas. I just wanted to have a thin one and a wide one, so I got the individual thin one. You can see here, much different, a little bit longer as well, but that way you have some more play. But that's what I like that. I prefer that, so that works. So this is the spatulas I use. A nice silicone pad. Got the Grydlmat Blackstone logo on there. Normally when you guys see me and I'm cooking up, I usually have it sitting right there. I'll set my tongs down there or a scraper, or if I'm done using these, it's got grease all over it, I'll just set it down here. Very easy clean, wipe it off, soap. It is dishwasher safe. I have put it in the dishwasher, so that helps a great deal. Another great product, I really like this fillet knife. I got this at Walmart too. It's a Blackstone fillet knife. Nice handle, firm, good sheath, very good. And I try to sharpen it, you know, before every use. And this thing's, it is already sharp. So you add a sharpener to it, sharpen this blade up. It cuts very well, I've never had a problem with it. Really enjoy using this. Is, you know, for Blackstone, this is a pretty nice fillet knife for not being one of their top of the line fillet knives that are, you know, hundreds of dollars, but very good. I even used it filleting a fish, and man, it cut beautifully. See what else we got. Hold on, there, beer. Excuse me, no, Blackstone doesn't provide beer. You have to provide that yourself. So, seasoning and reseasoning cast iron conditioner. You can find these at Walmart. You can also find them at Lowe's. The only difference is it's just a black and white label, where black, white, and orange, the traditional Blackstone colors at Walmart. Great stuff to use for reseasoning and after clean, or to start off with a brand new griddle top and a seasoning. This stuff works great. I really like this stuff. It's a good product. It works. Follow the directions, and no bueno. We've got our warm rack, the Blackstone warming rack. This is great. It has two different heights. You can stand up here, use it mainly for warming at this, but it can still cook at this level. But you won't be able to put the basting dome on it. You lower it. Now it sits, if you guys can see that, the difference here, it sits almost just off the griddle top, so you can actually cook on there, do like a reverse sear, the legs out. It is adjustable, so you can use this, again, warming rack. A lot of times you guys see me, I'll have it like so. But what's nice is you go here, lower level, and we'll segue right into the basting dome. The basting dome. Boom, right there. So this is the extra large basting dome. You guys have seen me use this a great deal in a lot of the videos, but this will fit right over here. So if you're doing a reverse sear, you're doing chicken, you don't want direct heat from the griddle top. You want it just close enough to pull that heat. Trap it under here, throw a little water, create steam. Basting dome, this is great. This is the extra large basting dome. And we go right into the smaller basting dome. This is the round one. Nice size, again, stainless. Both of these dishwasher safe. Let's move this right over here. So it sits like so. Again, you guys have seen me use the smaller one in past cooks, past videos that I put out. I've noticed too, if you go to Lowe's, they have one that's just a little bit smaller than this, but it's almost in a square, like a dome square, kind of like this, but smaller, more condensed. That one you can't find at Walmart, but you can, at least down here in the Tampa Bay area, St. Pete, Clearwater. But you can find it at Lowe's. This round one, obviously, always available at Walmart, along with the extra large basting dome. See here. So those are the products that I have picked up and purchased from Walmart, along with, well, let me go over this. Scouring pads. These are great. I use these for cleanup all the time on my griddle top. After it's cooled down a little bit, I give it a little bit of water from our good friend Wee Man over here. A little water from Wee Man, and get that water off of there. Then I take it and I use my scouring pad, give the griddle top, go over evenly, give it a really nice clean, give it a good scrub, and then recoat it so it's ready to go for my next cook. These also available at Walmart. All right, now I want to go over some items that I have found on Amazon that I have found to be very useful. Whether you do YouTube videos, you just love to cook, you love to entertain, you got a lot of people. One thing I have found that has been a lifesaver for me is this tray pack. So these nice cafeteria style trays, I just got the ones in different colors, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe it was under $30, probably a little bit less than that, but the description is below with the Amazon link. These are great. You'll see in a lot of cooks that I do when I'm dumping the veggies, or I've got meat that I'm rolling out. You'll see these trays. They work fantastic. They're very easy to clean. Normally I have a piece of parchment paper down, then I have the food on them, unless it's clean veggies, then I just boom, dump it right out. They store away nicely. But these are great. Highly recommend these, especially for bringing out different types of food. You can also stack them up in the refrigerator if you want to get stuff ready, keep them cold. Just put a piece of parchment paper over the food, and then you can do a nice stack up. Another thing, I got to thank a buddy of mine. show love to the channel, the FSH Dude. Big fan of the channel, this channel, and he sent me this. And at first I'm like, what is this? But I realized it's Scotch-Brite, and the description is below. And what I do is I take that scouring pad I showed you a minute ago, and it just, the little teeth get right in here. So now, even though if this is still warm, it's extended at an angle, so I can come over. I don't have to be that close to the griddle top when it's warm, so I don't have to worry about burning myself, but I can extend out over. It's got a nice angle, hit everything, really works well. You don't have to do much. Once the teeth get into it, it's there. Scrape it, and then you can turn around, boom, flip it over, clean your griddle top. So this thing works great, very inexpensive. The link is below. A Scotch-Brite handle for a scouring pad. It works out great. Appreciate that, Dino. Thank you. Dino is the FSH Dude. So if you've got a Yamaha jet boat, you probably want to check out his channel. One thing I've used in the last couple episodes, I have really enjoyed this. Great company, great product. This is the Easy Kabob. You saw where I made the homemade corn dogs, except I didn't use a hot dog. I did chicken, I did pork, and beef. 3 different types of beef, pushed the stick through, and we had corn dogs. They were great. Also used this for pushing cheese through, filling up the armadillo eggs that we did, which they came out phenomenal. But it's a great product. Link below on for Amazon.com. You can also go to their website, easykabob.com. But out of the package, 3 pieces, like so. So just and then also, if you buy the sticks or skewers, whatever you want to call them, they're sold separately, but you can store them right in here. So that's handy dandy. But to put this together, locks in, pack your meat in, and just as you push, you hear that air gap. Once it, boom, you push your stick through this end, the meat comes out, break that off, boom, you've got meat sticks. It's a wonderful thing. Who doesn't like meat sticks? And you're good to go. They also have accessories that go on the end here. You can actually do your own sausage casings as well. So I'm going to be purchasing that because I want to try that out and make sausage from scratch, case it, and then cook it up on the griddle top. So Easy Kabob, available easykabob.com and on Amazon. Link is in the description below. So really enjoy this. This is great. Another thing, I know everyone has seen the egg rings, and I haven't purchased the Blackstone one. That's the 6-ring silicone 6-ring device, doodah, whatever you want to call it. For you can do people do small silver dollar pancakes or eggs or ground sausage just packed, and then they just put it in the ring and cook it up. I got this, and you guys saw when I did the potatoes and eggs episode. It's a 3-pack, so you can do much bigger cooks using rings. So if you want to do some type of like I did potatoes and eggs, I used this size. Put my potatoes in, poured the eggs already scrambled up, let it cook in there, was able to flip it, and I got this on Amazon. It worked out great. And again, 4-inch, 6-inch, 8-inch, and it was around $14 on Amazon. That's below, but I have used these a couple times. I really like them. Just spray them down with some nonstick, even though they are coated, but they do work, and I've been happy with them. I also have the regular smaller rings, just a little bit smaller than this, that you can buy. I will be purchasing the 6-tray one, silicone one that Blackstone puts out. For whatever reason now, Walmart has reshuffling items in their store, and everything is out for Christmas. So for whatever reason, they cut down on Blackstone products. So not good for me, but you know, they will be back on the shelf, so I'll pick them up. Some of the items I have from Amazon. Now I want to dive in and show you where you can find some bargain Blackstone accessories at different stores, and share some pricing with you that'll really surprise you. So if you are looking for bargains, you're a bargain shopper, you want to be very frugal, you can check out for some older Blackstone models, or accessories, excuse me, older model accessories online, I recommend bargainjunkie.com. Just go there, in the search, do Blackstone. That's all you have to do, or you can even go as far as Blackstone Griddle, but you put in Blackstone and you'll see very older Blackstone accessories will come up. One thing I found, I believe it's discontinued, but I found this cast iron 3-tray dish that comes with this nice wood bottom for presentation. But if you guys remember from the cheesiest pepperoni pizza episode, I had, after I got the pepperonis all warmed up, I moved them into here. You can keep this right on your griddle top. It will stay very nice and warm. Obviously then use gloves to protect your hands when you're moving it off. It's very heavy, cast iron steel, 3 different trays, but it works out great. So if you can find this, again, I don't believe bargainjunkie.com carries this anymore, but if you can find this, highly recommend it. It's great too because you can also put this up on the warming rack, keeps warm, because if you keep it right down on your griddle top and you're cooking and you forget about it, because this is cast iron, it'll get just as hot, and whatever you put in here that's cooked, it will continue to cook even further. So just something so you guys know that. But they also have footed Blackstone salsa bowls, different sizes there you can find. But they have a variety of Blackstone older accessories, and maybe something that you are specifically looking for and you can get at a really good deal. So that's bargainjunkie.com. One thing I found in stores, and my girlfriend turned me onto this. She came home, she's like, hey, I got you all this Blackstone stuff. I'm like, what do you mean? You know, what are you, crazy? That's a lot of money. And she goes, no, look at the prices. So I saved some of this just specifically for this. So down here in Florida, in the Tampa Bay area, we have a store called Tuesday Morning. I had never heard of it before. I'd never gone in there, but she was in there. So this is the Blackstone. Blackstone puts it out. It's the rib rack. You can see this on Blackstone, blackstoneproducts.com. You can see the price. I believe the price is well over $20 plus shipping, and they're hard to come by. So she found this rib rack, the Blackstone rib rack, at Tuesday Morning, and there's the price right there, $16.99. So huge find. I've used this. It works great. You can also lay out a prime rib, sit it right here, and it works great. In fact, we were using this in the video for the big 4th of July bash we had here. I had racks of ribs all cut up through here, and it really worked out great. But yeah, so Tuesday Morning had this for $16.99. Here's another product that I haven't even used this yet, but this is a hamburger spatula made by Blackstone product. $6.99 right there, $6.99. That's a great deal, considering most of these items are $20 at $16 at Walmart for a single spatula or a double pack. So again, $6.99 for the hamburger spatula. This has to be one of the best finds there that I found at Tuesday Morning. Was this is the Blackstone cutting board. Now everywhere I've seen this online, it's $34.99. Hard to find at Walmart, or at least down here. Sometimes it'll say you can get it online at Home Depot, $34.99. Tuesday Morning, I picked this up for under $20. So that itself, finding this, the footed cutting board, coated it with some coconut oil, got it ready. You can see the shadowed Blackstone insignia. It's $34.99 online on blackstoneproducts.com. Tuesday Morning, picked this up for under $20. Another Blackstone product I found this one after she told me about this store Tuesday Morning. It was in there. I believe they have the tongs in there, the Blackstone, the latest and greatest Blackstone tongs in there for I think like $8.99, so under $10. So I'll probably go back there for those. But she found these. These are the Blackstone gloves. Silicone good. You guys saw me use these in the 4th of July episode when I was using the Orion smoker. We had ribs in there. We had ribs on the Blackstone, all kinds of things going on, had to protect the hands. And these were $6.99. at Tuesday morning. So great deals can be found. I didn't even know about it. Luckily, she found these items here, turned me on to it, and then I found the cutting board. So you can find the latest and greatest Blackstone accessories at certain stores that'll just kind of be there, and you'll look at the price and go, just buy it. You know, it's cheap enough to where you look anywhere else, Walmart, you were thinking about it, online, you were thinking about it. You're not going to find the latest and greatest on Amazon with Blackstone. So boom, if you can see it, grab it, especially if you can get it discounted 15, 20% less than what you see at Walmart or on Blackstone's website. So those are the specialty items that you can find at a really great price. Last thing I want to share with you guys, or actually two things, is what I use to protect my griddle top and how I move and cart out my oils, food, all that kind of stuff, and where I discard my spatulas and dishes when I'm done. One of the things that I have, a product that I bought that I really, really like, is the Grydlmat. Now, because I have the 36-inch Blackstone, I didn't have to trim this up because you can trim this, but I got the Grydlmat made for the 36-inch Blackstone. This is a great product to cover your griddle top, and as you can see right down here, I also have the rack. So the Grydlmat covers your griddle, keeps it safe. I know you see in a lot of forums, different pages on Facebook, people talk about sometimes the little critters at night that want to crawl on here or find their way onto your griddle top late at night after when you're sleeping, it's clean and gone to bed. Nobody wants that. Extra protection, especially, and for the cast iron, is your Grydlmat. Check it out. I'm at grydlmat.com, Grydlmat. And here's the rack. I got the combo. It was $85. Great company to work with. Very quick. Ships from Illinois. And then this just sits like so. So it's there while you're cooking. I do recommend, if you're going to get a cover for your griddle top and use the rack and put it right there like I did, make sure that the cover in length is at least is over 64 inches long, so it's not too tight and it's not pulling. You don't want to rip your cover. But some of the Pro Series covers for Blackstone covers are, I think, around 69 inches, so that won't be a problem. But this works out great. And then obviously from the dollar store, just a little chopper, nothing special about it. I'll use this, put it right there when I'm cooking, so I don't have to worry anything about vegetables shooting off when I'm got the spatulas going, and one goes into the drip tray. But this also too, nothing can climb through there or crawl through there to get on there. I'll just leave that right there after it's cooled down, or if I have to clean it, if it's greasy or whatever, I'll clean it and put it back on there. But this Grydlmat works out great now. I've had it for about 4 or 5 months, and I've been very happy with it. Not dishwasher safe. This has to be hand washed. And then here I siliconed inside the holes before I put my bolts in, and they're stainless, so that works out good. And then a little bit of silicone back on the nuts. So, but nice Grydlmat logo right here. So far is good. All I ever do is once it's done, this comes back on here and I'm done with my cooks. I just take a nice rag with some Kabob on or whatever and make sure I get all the grease off of this, give it a nice clean so it's put away nicely. And then one of the other items I really like to use, that I get all my stuff out here when I'm bringing the food outside, rolling it out instead of carrying all these trays, is I love my handy dandy cart. If you guys can see this, it's a 3-tier cart. I picked this up at Restaurant Depot. I went out and got a nice little regular cutting board. I got this at Sam's Club. I don't know if you guys can see it here. So now I always have a cutting board on here if I have to quick move food off or do a cut on some meat or something like that. I've always got a cutting board here. And down below, sometimes you guys will see me. I'll be cooking or whatever. I'll reach down here and I'll lean down and I'll discard one of my spatulas or whatever. I picked up a nice bus pan for $3.99 at Restaurant Depot. So I figured put that at the bottom, discard my dishes so they're not going everywhere, creating mess and grease stains all everywhere. The cart alone, going back to the cart here was $66 at Restaurant Depot. And when I'm done with this comes back inside. I always keep my oils on here. I got the containers, the squirt bottles. They're not Blackstone because I got a 6-pack at Restaurant Depot for much cheaper than the 2 Blackstone squirt bottles, which they are very cool. But just knowing that I was going to use different oils instead of buying the expensive name brand ones, I got these. Just put a label on it. So I keep the squirt bottles stay on here at all times. The cutting board stays on here, and down below is the bus pan. But it works out really well, and most of the time when you guys see me cooking, it'll be right here, and I'll always have it between the bar, the griddle, and I'll have the cart right here. I'll have stuff that way I can move. My bottles right here. I don't have to worry about them melting. I don't have them down below. They're right here where I need them, and I can do what I need to do when I'm preparing food and have all my necessary stuff on trays. Will be stacked right here, ready to go. And then if I need to have my cutting board ready to go, I'll have it cleared. Have my my handy dandy fillet knife ready to go right here. That way, if I have to go from here to the cutting board or vice versa back, it's all in a very it's a good process that I like. I go from here to here. I don't have to do a full turnaround. So if I got food here and I'm doing something here, I can kind of keep my eye on it. But again, different accessories from cleaning to protecting your griddle top to using for cooking. There's obviously way more out there than what I've gone over, but I'll make sure everything I've gone over today, there will be a link in the description below. As far as the cart and the bus pan, I'll see if there's something similar to this on Amazon, and if there is, I'll put a link on there. They don't provide those links for Restaurant Depot. Plus, that's a membership deal to go into there. So if it's on Amazon, I'll post a link down there. But always appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and look forward to you at the next episode we do. Griddle up.